Music to me is probably one of the best ways to express yourself.
It's what makes me get up in the morning, it's what makes people do things, and it's a soundtrack to life.
My mom told me I used to fall asleep at the turntable every night, and I had a relationship with records and turntables from as far back as I can remember.
I am the oldest of 5 and 4 of us are girls, so we would always be girl groups, Spice Girls, 3LW, Destiny's Child.
My first memory with music is being with my dad, and he had a studio, he had an MPC 3000, he had Rhodes keyboards, he had all the stacked up decks and stuff like that, and just kind of playing and mixing with records, and his vast collection of different hip-hop records, pop records, R&B, and just being around that energy and kind of just adhering to it and accepting it and loving it.
My parents would only play classical music records. And my first memory of music was when my dad would put on the Star Wars soundtrack on this giant record.
I remember driving to the beach with my mom and sitting in between the car, like the seats, and she was listening to Wilson Phillips, and I pretended I was a Ninja Turtle when I was listening to that. What's that song? The hold on to one more day. Nigga, hold on.
What excites me about music is the power that sound has to bring people together.
I think that music is the one thing that can pull everyone together regardless of race, religion, creed, anything. It can pull everyone together, and I think that is what's awesome about music today.
As a DJ, your job is to, make people happy, make people have fun, and it's exciting when you can get this whole group of people that are from different backgrounds, most likely have a very different taste in music, and you're supposed to find this common balance.
Like, music videos is my way of, getting all the music, because I was almost never in the car with my mom, but I was just in front of the TV just watching music videos.
I know that I'm in love with a song, or that I love a song when I hear it for that second time or third time, and it just like clicks, it sets in. It's like, this reminds me of a certain feeling or emotion or place that I was at.
How I know I'm in love with a musician or an album or a song is when I can listen to a song and feel the same emotion that you poured into that song. Like, I remember growing up listening to Linda Jones and feeling the same heartache and pain that she poured into her music, even at 5 years old when I didn't even know what a heartbreak was.
As a DJ, I'm always analyzing the music that's playing around me. Like, even right now, I hear from the room next door a little faint strain of music, and I'm trying to kind of pick up on what that is. But if I'm in an Indian restaurant, I'm constantly listening to the music in the background, and if a song comes on that I haven't heard before, I'm talking to them, trying to figure out through the waiter what the music is that they're playing in the background.
Being somebody who's been from, seen it go from 8 tracks to MP3s, I love it. The power of the music is back in the people's hands. I think that now people actually have to go around and perform to actually, make their money.
People say, oh, the market's saturated with DJs, it's saturated with producers, it's saturated with this, I feel like even with that being said, it's still a good opportunity. Those musicians who are really good and are really passionate about it, it's a great time for them to make their way.
Meeting somebody new, and you never met this person, you never had a conversation, but they might put you onto an artist you never heard of. That happened a lot when I went to New York, and I'm happy that I ran into those people.
And I feel like hip-hop is as good as it's ever been, and I feel hip-hop has become this very global form of music.
The current state of music is kind of interesting. They're grabbing things from like Michael Jackson and mixing it in with more popular things, and I feel like there's going to be a new movement coming from all of this, like rehashing. There's got to be something brand new coming from that.